Hi, it's Larry here from Xbox Live's Major Nelson here with AC Bongos, my friend Graham Boyd. How are you, my friend?
I'm very well. How are you? It's great to be back in
I am
Germany.
excited to be joining you and joining everybody at home around the world for this, the world premiere of the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 multiplayer experience. Of course, we've heard some of the news earlier in the week. Now you get to see it with your own eyes, right?
That's right. We've all heard about those new features, the new score streaks, all of that new stuff. And we thought the best way to demonstrate that to you is show you it live, right? So we've got gaming coming to you live tonight, and we've got some of the world's best professional Call of Duty players demonstrating all to you.
We've got some fantastic stuff. If you're on Twitter, you want to use the hashtag BlackOps2MP. That's BlackOps, the number 2MP. Now listen, this is unprecedented. You are seeing the most gameplay. The game does not release for 2 months, almost 2 months. So you're going to see more of the game, of the multiplayer game, than pretty much any other multiplayer game out there this far in advance. But Graham, right now, you're going to get over to your spot, and you're going to show us kind of what we're going to see for the rest of the hour, correct?
That's right. Let's go and take a look around this amazing booth, right? First thing to remember is that there's 2 Black Ops 2 booths. This is just one of them. So if you imagine there's another one like this just next door, right? It's over 1,250 square meters just for Black Ops 2. That's 144 Xboxes all land up so that gamers can get hands-on with Black Ops 2 multiplayer all this week. And speaking of, not just gamers, but the professional Call of Duty players, we've got some huge names here tonight from Optic Gaming, from Envious, from Prophecy, and some of the best German Call of Duty players as well. Got the guys at the back here ready to see some Black Ops 2 action. Hey, everyone's excited. And I want to introduce you to someone I met at Call of Duty XP last year, my friend Mike Raphael, better known as Hastro, right? How are you, Mike?
I'm great, AC. How are you?
I'm very well. This is your first time in Germany, first time at Gamescom?
First time in Germany, first time at Gamescom. Loving it so far.
And what better way to experience your first time in Gamescom by showing off some of these amazing new Black Ops 2 multiplayer features, and also the esports and the codcasting features you're going to take us through as well, yeah?
That's absolutely right. We're about to blow off the doors on Black Ops 2 multiplayer. We have some of the most talented players in the world here. Should be a great show.
So you're going to see a lot more of Hastro later tonight. You're certainly going to hear a lot more of Hastro, and I think you've got a very special guest coming up to do some cool codcasting with you, yeah?
That's right. So for the first time ever, Mr. David Vonderhaar of Treyarch will be picking up the microphone to do a little shoutcasting with me, a little bit of codcasting.
I was going to keep that a secret. You've just given it away, but that's fine. That's fine. Get back here and be ready to watch Vaughn codcasting for the very first time. We should maybe ask him about that quad feed on the multiplayer reveal trailer as well, right?
Yeah, I think he says that none of these players here can hang with this quad feed, so we'll see.
We'll see. Right, let's get this thing kicked off properly. We're going to hand back to Larry. Cheers.
Thank you, Graham. Now listen, everybody in the Call of Duty community knows that it's all about the community. Treyarch really cares about the community. So to speak to that, I've got Mark Lamia here who has this special message for you.
Hi everyone, it's really great to be here in Cologne, and on behalf of the entire team at Treyarch, we couldn't be more thrilled to roll back the curtain on Black Ops 2 multiplayer for you here. Coming off of Black Ops, the team was really energized. We thrived on the creative freedom that came with exploring a new time period and what it meant to Black operations, the weapons, the vehicles, and ultimately how that all translated to new gameplay, especially in multiplayer. And earlier this year, we introduced you to our vision of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's an entirely new, near-future fiction that takes place a little more than a decade out, in the year 2025. And that's where drones, advanced robotics, and artificial intelligence will all play a vital role in warfare as we're coming to know it. And that's where technology will enhance weaponry, creating powerful combinations in battle, especially for Black Ops 2 multiplayer gameplay. With Black Ops 2, the team is doing its very best work, and we're crafting the most ambitious and best multiplayer game that we've ever made. And what you'll see is a team that's building on the successes of Black Ops, yet willing to challenge the fundamental assumptions about core systems, reinventing them and empowering players more than ever. Additionally, it'll be clear today just how much the team was inspired by the world of esports. Call of Duty is all about competition. It's a sport, and in Black Ops 2 we've architected a framework for that sport to thrive for players at any level. We've provided integrated tools to bring esports to the masses. Black Ops 2 multiplayer experience speaks to every type of player, regardless of playstyle or skill level, all while remaining faithful to the core essence of what people have come to expect from Call of Duty multiplayer. So I want to thank you, the fans, for joining us for the worldwide premiere of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 multiplayer. This live stream is for you.
That's just great, Mark. Thank you. Now, what can you expect for the next hour? Well, let's go to the head of design for Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Mr. Dave Vonderhaar. David, what's new in Black Ops 2 and how does it differ from previous games?
Larry, when we started development of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 multiplayer, we really wanted to challenge all of the fundamental assumptions about all of our core gameplay systems. So all of those systems, including Create a Class, the score streak system, even ranking and unlocking, we've had a really critical, deep think about the best way we can put power to customize the game back in the hands of the player.
There's so much going on here. Give us kind of a high level of some of the headlines.
Yeah, so, the game takes place in 2025. So all of our brand new toys and technologies and gadgets that you're going to find in multiplayer, we built because it gives us this great sandbox for us to develop new gameplay mechanics around that technology.
Now, there's a real sports feel to this experience, isn't there? There's some great new features.
So the esports initiative. So in the competition and esports initiative, we're doing a lot of things for players. First off, we're going to have a skill-based matchmaking system that we refer to as league play. So that way you and I can play together if we're of equal skill, because the game is fun when competition is at an equal playing field. Competition's fun when we're at the same level. So that's how we do the sport. The second thing that we do is a feature we call codcasting. Codcasting is a special type of spectator mode, and it allows a guy inside the game to serve as a type of color commentator. And he can go through the game, you can see everyone on the map, see where they all are, what kind of kill streak they're on, if they're taking objectives in a particular type of view, and you can use this to put on a great spectator experience for other people, therefore making the game fun to watch.
Thanks, David. You're going to hear about that and a lot more of the brand new Black Ops 2 multiplayer features later on in the show. And hey, look, I've got David right here. Hey, David.
What's going on, Larry? How are you doing?
I am doing great, Lane. You and I were talking a little bit before the show, and this is your first Gamescom.
This is my first Gamescom, and it's such a great opportunity to bring the game out to everybody. So excited.
What a way to go. I mean, you've got Black Ops 2 here, and I know we haven't seen much of the booth already, but I mean, it's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's not just one booth, it's two booths, and it's really impressive. So many PlayStations. Everybody's going to have a good time when they get on the stations.
There definitely is. There's a lot of Xbox 360s out here, and we got a lot going on here, but really it's about the gameplay, and we're going to hear from David. We're going to talk later on in the show about some of the brand new features in multiplayer, right?
We're going to talk about all sorts of new features. We're going to talk about multi-TDM. We're going to talk about Hardpoint. We're going to talk about the new Create a Class system. We're going to learn a lot tonight.
There's a lot going on. Anyway, let's get over to Graham and let's get the multiplayer action started. Graham?
Hey everyone, we are down here in the pit, which is where I like to be with my man Hastro. How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling great still.
Good, ready to go. We're getting ready to go with Game 1 here, the live streaming with the pro players. But first of all, I want to talk to you about some of these esports features that have been introduced to Black Ops 2 multiplayer. Now, you're actually the esports advisor to Treyarch in this, right? So tell me about how you went through that process and some of the features.
Sure, we've essentially looked at what makes Call of Duty just so beloved as a competitive game, right? And we took a look at it and said, how can we make this even more entertaining for people to watch? And we really took a deep dive into all these features that we could come up with to create a better viewing experience for the viewers who like to watch Call of Duty matches. So some of the features that we put in, you're going to see right here and right now, and they really make the game really exciting to watch.
Right, so the best way to see them is to have it demonstrated to you on the live stream. But we've got some amazing players here as well, some really big names in the Call of Duty competitive scene. Give us an introduction to who we've got and some of the big names to look out for.
Okay, so you have the two most successful North American teams in Optic Gaming, who are coming off a fresh victory at the EGL 7 Championship in Blackpool, England, in the UK. You also have Team Envious, a very storied team, most tournament wins in Call of Duty history. You have Prophecy from the UK, one of the most amazing British teams that ever come about, and currently they're probably their best squad. And then you have a hodgepodge of German players, some of the best German pros put together for Team Germany. So without a doubt, you're going to see some great gameplay.
So obviously I'm shouting for Team Prophecy. That's my home country team. Although they told me not to mention EGL to them, so we'll just skip over that one. But also, I'm looking out for Raiden, one of the German guys, right? He's the most successful German Call of Duty player ever. He's also a local boy, right? He's from Cologne, so this is home turf. So let's keep an eye on him. So tell us about the first game mode we're going to go. We're going to go quite classic here, right?
Absolutely. We want to keep it classic right now for the first game. We're about to blow the doors off, so it's going to be a team deathmatch. and the map is going to be Cargo. Now, Cargo is just a kind of just a close quarters combat map, and it's got this open ring in the middle, so it's wide open in the middle and close quarters all around the outside. It's absolutely fantastic. Lots of fast-paced, close quarter combat gameplay, and it should be just really amazing to watch. You're going to get to see a lot of the new weapons and things being fired off because the gameplay is so fast.
And we're going 6v6, so how are the teams being split up?
So it's 6v6. We have the North Americans on one side and the Europeans on another, but we do have one sub on the North American squad who's actually European. His name is Toby from SK Gaming. He's subbing in for an American player who had flight complications, and it's going to be interesting to watch Europe versus North America.
So it's basically Clash of the Tide. It's Europe versus North America. What an amazing way to kick it off. Let's get going.
Alright, here we go, boys. Let's do this. Good luck.
Alright,
Okay, come on,
here it is, Cargo. For the first time ever, Black Ops 2 multiplayer is being podcasted to the world. Is the first exhibition match, and as you see right off the bat, we are in podcaster mode, and we are on board with Shane from Team Prophecy. And early on, Prophecy is going to break out left here. And it looks like the Europeans are going to make a move for this office building, and they're going to run right into some of the Americans as we see Shane throwing a bouncing Betty in immediately. He's going to hit fire. He's got LMG picking up a very nice shot on Optic Ray right there. So nice job by the Europeans drawing first blood, but the North Americans actually answer back pretty quickly here. And let's take a look here at our picture-in-picture mode. We can see that big timer for the North Americans is on a 3-kill streak here. So we'll swap over to him. He is packing the SIG 556, and he's got the millimeter wave scanner on that bad boy, and that MMS is a new attachment here in Black Ops 2 multiplayer. It actually will see through walls if anybody is standing stationary on the other side. So it is very much a rusher's tool. It is very able and capable of sneaking out and finding the campers who are so frustrating in Call of Duty. And we are still on board with Big Timer as the North Americans have taken the lead now, 14 to 11. Make that 12 as Swantham from the European squad. Takes out Merck. And it looks like the Europeans just had a flurry of kills. Let's swap over and check out Swanee of Team Prophecy, who's playing for the Europeans here.